going on. You're going to hear about what's keeping us so excited, man. But, you know, I love to talk about abundance. Anyone that knows me knows that, you know, I'm always a positive guy. I'm always focusing on the positive. I think at the end of the day, you've always got one of two choices. And, you know, you're either going to be positive or not. You know, you're either going to let what affects you or what's going on around you affect you or not. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm always the kind of person who's always trying to be as positive as humanly possible. I think that we've got it live. I'm checking. I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah. So we are live on. Okay, great. We are live on our Facebook page. So you guys who've already liked the page, feel free to go onto that page and share that to your personal pages, right? Share that to your actual pages so folks can see what's going on, and you can plug into that and probably even start a watch party. I think I'm gonna do that right now. Yep. Join the call. All right. So yeah, guys, go ahead, share it to your pages and help some other folks to tune in. We're gonna be discussing some stuff tonight, some updates on what's been going on. We're gonna be talking about. And you can plug into that. Let me go ahead and get that there. Right. We're gonna be discussing what we're all working towards. So I see folks are still coming into the room. Welcome to everyone, wherever you're joining us from. I see we got Barbados, we got St. Lucia, we've got United States in the house as well. You know, and you know, wherever else you're from, guys. Oh, and St. Kitts. I can't say St. Kitts without saying St. Nevis. I always get some lashes for doing that all the time. But yeah, guys, I wanted tonight to just be one of those sessions where we just, you know, have a real interactive session. It's not a presentation, like I said. This is not me just spitting information at anyone. This is us just having a conversation about, you know, about the future, about potential, about where we're going, you know, and everything that's going on right now. I know most of you right now are already members of Tradera. You're already part of the opportunity, and you've been there for a bit. Some of you just got started recently, and I know there's some of you that are looking to get started as well. You know, maybe you've heard about some of the updates that are coming. We probably discuss that a little bit as we go on. You know, what is coming, what to expect. You know, but I gotta tell you guys, man, I'm crazy excited about all this stuff, and you know, I just want to scream, man. I feel like I'm a brand new member to this opportunity, just getting started for the very first time, and I'm ready to hit the ground running. Let me tell you guys right now, my energy is so renewed. If you guys can tell, right, my energy right now is so high. It is so crazy high. All I'm thinking about every single day is between the end of 2020 and the end of 2021. I'm looking to move into that millionaire status. I don't know about you guys. Do we have any millionaires in the room right now? Do we have any potential millionaires right now in this room? Sound off if you're one of those persons, man. I need to know where my millionaires at. Who in this room right now, let's say by the end of 2021, based on what you know is about to happen with our company, anyone in this room right now that is pushing for that $1 million, sound off. Let me know what's up. I see Fidencia says she's right there, out the gates first as usual. Monique says she's definitely up in that as well. Aluko says he's in that. Man, look, guys, I am so peaked, man. I am so crazy peaked. One of the things that I wanted to do tonight as well, yeah, I wanted you guys to hear a little bit from some of the folks in the business and what has been driving them. You know, I want you to hear some of the things that's been inspiring them, some of the things that has kept them excited, and some of the reasons why some folk are literally looking to either come back to the business or now eager to get started for the very first time. I'll tell you this, I've got people now that never had an interest in joining before, and now they're hitting me up like, listen, I want in. I want to get in on this stuff because they're seeing what's happening, guys. And I'll tell you this, opportunities are never ever lost. They just pass on to someone else. But if you never have a ticket, you never have a chance, guys, right? So for those of you that may be in the business right now and you're kind of on the sidelines still, you're kind of on the fence, you're watching what's happening, you're not really moving yet, I promise you, if you knew all of what I know right now, you would be teething to get cranking with this business. Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. I want to talk about dreams, man. I used to do this years ago with some teams I used to work with. We call it dream building or dream casting. We used to just talk about dreams and goals and just kind of get an idea from each person, like what is it you want to do? Like, where do you see yourself within the next few years? What do you do? What is your ideal situation of being financially free? I'm gonna hit a couple people up randomly, and you better not run nor hide. But here's what. Let me hit up my guy Aluko first, man. You guys gonna see a lot of stuff coming up from this guy. This is a young guy that I admire quite a lot, and listen, this guy is so crazy serious about the business, and I'm not gonna tell you the reasons why. He has his reasons, and I think the reasons that most people can relate to. And one of those reasons is family. But I'm looking at his work ethic, man. Every day we are talking, and this guy is so ridiculously serious about the business that I would not be surprised that he becomes one of the top earners. And no offense to persons outside of the Caribbean, but I would not be surprised that he becomes one of the top earners in the Caribbean for this opportunity that we're having, simply based on his work ethic alone. Like I said, we talk every day, and he tells me his dreams, his goals. He tells me what he want to do. But Aluko, are you in the room, man? I'm gonna let you talk for a little bit. I want you to tell the guys, since this is what tonight is about, we dream casting, we sharing, that with everyone, and letting people just kind of feed off this positive energy. We had a whole couple of months of Corona and negative energy all about, man. So I needed this call to happen for some positive energy. You guys feel me? So Aluko, if you're in the room, go ahead and unmute your mic, bro, and just kind of tell the guys here real quick, like what does this mean for you? Like, what are your dreams? What are your goals? Like, what do you see happening with this, man? You there?
Yeah, levere. Good night to everyone. I'm here.
Okay, loud and clear, bro. I can hear you loud and clear. Go right ahead, man. Just real quick. I know we got some stuff that I haven't told anyone as yet that we're about to release for you, and some other members gonna hear about that shortly as well. But real quick for the folks that are on the call, just share with us your dreams, man, and what you see in terms of possibilities over the next couple of months and probably a year to 2 years, based on what we've got in our hands right now.
Well, good night, everyone. Pleasure to be here. As levere said, my name is Aluko, and Tradera is quite the opportunity. It is the opportunity of a lifetime. It is everything it says and so much more. I remember levere introducing me to this business of last year, and initially I got in just to learn how to trade forex. But as I went along and I continued to build the skill set, every day I would be hitting up levere and saying, levere, look, check out this chart for me. Look at this setup here. Look at this. Do not run some analysis for this on this trade for me. Let me know if I do the right thing, if I do the wrong thing. And we kept doing that for a number of months. And initially at first, I started shaky, and I got better as he continued to teach. I would just hop in on the sessions, and and I would continue to make notes. I would continue to say, levere, listen, check this out for me. Let me know what's going on here. And it get to the point where I start knocking down trades and making money, and it happened because I invested the time, right? And then I said, you know what? Especially coming into this COVID-19 situation, I said, you know what? No, I want to know go to the next stage. I want to be able to build a team. I want to let people see that this is not something that is beyond and far and above, the average person. That this is something that anybody with the passion to help the family, to gain a forex education, to be able to build generational wealth, to be able to take those vacations that they always wanted, to be able to do whatever it is that matters to you in your own life. This is your chance to do it. This is something that you don't need to be affiliated with. No, you don't have to have a certain background. You don't need to be a certain part of society. All you need to come here with is just a focus, a purpose, work at it. I'm proof. I'm living proof that as long as you come here with this will literally transform you, not just financially, socially. It's going to build your confidence. Look, I can be here talking to you now. I mean, literally, I can do this because of what this opportunity has done and continuing to do for me going forward.
Nice, nice, nice. You know, one of the things that we talk a lot about, a local man, is family. I know that you're a big family guy, and I know that that is one of the main things that is driving you. You know, and I think that's really admirable. You know, one of the things that I always tell folks, and especially, you know, you would have been on many of my trainings. You know, when we're doing stuff like this, we always want to connect it to something emotional. You know, because I mean, yeah, okay, everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to make money. We know that. But why do you want to make money? Like, what is the driving thing behind you wanting to make money? What's that motivation? And usually it comes down to family in most cases, or something that is deeply, deeply ingrained into a person. It might be maybe they had a bad situation in life. You know, they've been in a bad financial place and they don't ever want to be there again. But one of the things I find with you, man, is that you're big on family, and I love that, because I'll tell you what, that is probably one of the strongest motivators that anyone is going to have. You know, if you've got a child, you want to make sure that your child has got the best life, the best future. And for a lot of us, you know, one of the things that we always look at is what's going to happen in the future. And this is why I like to use the term generational wealth. Like, seriously, how many people are thinking about what is going to happen 2-3 generations down the road? You know, like we got to get to a place where we are not just thinking about, okay, how can I make money to cover me for the next month, you know, or the next week. We gotta get to a place where we're looking at, can I generate enough money that my children and my children's children are taken care of? And we got to get to that place, you know. And this is one of the reasons why I do what I do, and why I'm so passionate about sharing with persons and helping persons to understand the absolute potential behind what we're doing. And the reality is, we are here to create generational wealth. There's some families and people who they're still spending great granddaddy's money. You feel me? And then you've got another set of persons who are literally just basically trying to fight to make ends meet. Maybe you're someone on this call is listening right now and you're thinking, well, shoot, but that sounds like me. Like I'm right now working hard, and it feels like I'm still struggling to pay bills. Is there anyone right now on this call that feels like, as hard as you work, as much as you do, it's just always enough to just cover the bills that are coming in? You know, like you're making just enough to pay bills. And I mean, let's keep it real tonight, guys. Like, this is an open session. We just having a chat. Is there anyone on this call right now that feels like they literally be working to just pay bills, right? I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy because we were meant for so much more than that. We were meant for so much more than just working to just pay bills. I got a friend of mine, she, you know, that recently got involved. And, you know, I admire, she has her own business, and, you know, she does her own thing, but she still works as well. But she says to me, she just loves what she does in terms of her business. She just loves the business that she has. So for her, money from the business is not her motivating factor. She just absolutely loves what she does. And my thing that I always tell people is, if you're doing what you love, what you love, and you're getting paid for it, that's one of the greatest things. But there's so many folk right now who are going through situations where there are jobs that they don't like for pay that they can't stand, that doesn't take care of all their needs, and they're around people every day that they can't stand, but they're doing it every single day. They don't like it. They don't love it. They don't even want to be there. Right? Okay. My guy Kevin says Leah closed down, put him out of a job. All right. Kiani says he always has he's always got more month than at the end of his money, right? He got more month than money. I mean, come on, right? So my thing is like, maybe this is why we go to folks and be like, listen, you need to check this opportunity out. You need to see what we're doing, right? Don't feel bad if a person says, nah, I'm not interested, that's not my thing or whatever. They're missing out on an amazing opportunity, but you got to be like, yo, whatever happens, no matter who says what or whatever they do, you got to be so sold out, because you got to understand that you're not just doing this for you, you are doing this for future generations as well. You guys get me? You gotta be so serious about it that your future self is going to be looking at you like, yo, like, that's how your future self is going to be looking at you like, damn, like, yeah, get it, right? Make your future self proud, y'all. I want to call up another person real quick. Like I said, I'm just picking names randomly. If there's anyone that wants to, come out and say what they got to say and share with us, by all means, guys, feel free to do that. I would really love that. But let me hit up my girl Fi. For Dacia, she's one of these people. She's always always positive, man. Like, I remember when I first met her, and and she was just there at her first meeting. By the time the meeting was done, she already had a list. She already had her list, and she was doing her thing, and she was ready to hit the ground running, man. And I'll tell you, we talk pretty often, and she's always one of these really excited, really motivated kind of people. Fight, are you there right now? Let me make sure that you're there for sure. But then you there? Okay, good stuff. Here's what I want you to do, my dear. I want you to share with you guys, share with all of us, like for you, where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years? Like, what are your dreams like? What are your dreams? Tell me about your dreams. Tell me about your goals. Tell me what you want to achieve. Tell me, like, if money was not an issue, if time was not an issue, nor money was not an issue, what would life be like? Like, I want to hear about it. What would life be like for you? What would you do? What would you be doing? Yeah, I want to know, man. Tell you guys, give us a little bit about what's going on in your head. Like, where do you see yourself in the next couple of years if this thing plays out exactly as we want it to play out, and you're able to achieve your dreams? Talk to us.
Okay. It was just actually today I was telling my husband that I have so much inside of me that money cannot be an option, and it cannot be a factor to keep me back. I would not allow it to happen. All right, because I have so much inside of me. Right now, apart from Tradera, I'm working on pretty much 3 other businesses right now that are gonna manifest within the next couple of months. And I've been in Tradera since February. And to be honest with you, it breaks my heart every time I come onto these calls and I don't see the masses. Because this is the time for the Caribbean. This is the time for us to really step out and possess what is right for the hours. So long we have had this poor man mentality. And they look at us and they say to us, wealth is not for you. But I've broken that over my life. And when I say I've broken it over my life, I meant it in the best way. Because right now I have a 7-year-old, and everything she see me does, she does. And right now my husband and I are teaching her how to trade. So by the time she comes 12, she's not gonna lack anything. And some of you guys need to really dive into this, get your friends on this, get them to teach their children, because our children must not lack whatsoever. Going into the younger years of their life, they must not lack anything. And that's my 50 cents.
Yeah, come on. I love that. I love that. They must never lack. And you see, that's what I'm talking about when I talk about generational wealth, man. Like, we gotta look so far ahead, and we gotta set ourselves up in a way that when our children come, yeah, they need to understand the value of things, and they need to understand that you still need to work for what you want in terms of putting effort out. But there's absolutely no reason why they should have to struggle the same way that we or our parents would have had to struggle. There's absolutely no reason why. So I love that, man. I love that. We got to set the stage. We got to put it out there, and we got to create that wealth. Like, I'll tell you this right now. You guys might have seen this. If there's never been any millionaires in your family, be the first one. Be the first one. Who in this room would like to be the first millionaire in their family? I want you to type right now, I am. I am. If you believe that you could be the first millionaire in your family, if you believe it, and you want to put it out there, let me tell you, there's power in the things that you speak. There's so much power in the things that you speak. And if you want things to be attracted to you, you got to get into this zone where you start to speak what you want. Stop talking about things that you don't want to happen to you, because guess what? The universe operates in the language of thought, not in the language of speech. So therefore, it's not about what you just are saying, but if you're thinking it, you are going to attract it. So you got to believe it, because if you believe it, then it's easier for you to speak it. You guys get what I'm saying? So you got to speak it. Speak it out loud, but you also got to believe it. You see, we got this thing that we came out hearing, seeing is believing, right? I'd like to tell you right now that believing is seeing. Because if you can get your mind to that place where you believe, you would be so surprised at the things that you start to see. Like, you ever had a situation where you didn't understand something at first, but then after you did, then like, oh, now I get it. You had to internally understand it in your own way first. So it got to come from within first. So when you believe, guys, then you're going to start to see the big picture. There are a lot of folks that I know think I'm crazy, man. Man, look at the I ams. I am. I love that. You got to believe it. And only when you start to believe it, like literally, don't just say it here on the chat, don't just type it. You have literally got to believe that you can be the first millionaire in your family. Don't let anybody tell you that is too far-fetched. Don't let anybody tell you that that's a pie in the sky, that's dreaming too big. Hell, they're dreaming too small. You guys get me? They're dreaming too small. If you believe you can be the first millionaire, do it. Don't wait for anybody else's justification. Don't wait for anyone else to tell you that they believe. Hell, it doesn't matter if they believe it or not. You got to believe it for yourself. That is possible. Because guess what? If other persons have done it before, it's possible that you could do it. But let me tell you guys something real quick. Let me tell you guys one of the reasons why a lot of people, they never push themselves to that point where they can be in that place of belief. And it's because that most people, they live their life out of past experiences. They live their life out of past experiences. They live their life out of past hurt and past things that have happened to them that never really went in their favor. So what happens is they begin to believe that everything that is going to happen to them is going to be within that same containment, that same box, that same area. They can't break out of that because they've never had money. Their parents probably never had money. No one in the family never had money, real money. So it's hard for them to believe that they can get the kind of money that we talk about. But you got to understand, it has so much to do with your association. Guys, your ascension is going to be based on your association. You want to change your ascension, change your association. You got to start to align yourself with people who can see it for you, people who see what you see, people who understand it as you understand it, people who want to run just as hard as you want to run, people who want it just as bad, people who are just as hungry as you are, or hungrier. You guys get what I'm saying? You gotta be hungry though. Like, you can't just be saying, yeah, I'm gonna join Tradera, I'm gonna make some money and see if this thing works. So nah, you gotta be hungry. Like, you don't make $100,000 just nibbling. You don't make $100,000 a month just taking a bite and playing pretty and try to eat all hoity-toity. You got to be willing to get your hands dirty, get food all over your face and your mouth and your cheeks. You got to be, you got to go after this like it was your life. You know what I mean? You can't nibble at this. Guys, you literally cannot make $100,000 or better yet $1 million on $100 work ethic. Let me say that again in case you guys missed it. You would never make $1 million on $100 work ethic or mentality. So if you want to make money, you want to make $1 million, you first have to adopt $1 million mindset. You see, when you start to think like you have it, when you start to think like it is already done, it's only in that point when you start to believe that you've convinced yourself that it is possible and you've believed it, then here's what happens. Your subconscious starts to become reprogrammed. You guys get what I'm saying? Your subconscious becomes reprogrammed into what your level of possibilities are. But if you keep doing things and making decisions based on what other people say, what other people do, and what other people think, and if, a couple people drop out my business, I think I'm going to quit, this is not working, I'm not getting people to sign up, so what? What you going to do, quit and go back to what? The situation you were in the first place? That doesn't change anything. Listen, real quick, let me bring up another good friend of mine that is crushing it in the business. You know, this lady got into the business and she got to work. One of the things that you will always find in successful people, y'all, is successful people are action takers. Let me say that again. Successful people are action takers. They're not the people who come in and say all of what they, what is my okay. They're not the type of people who get in and just talk about what they're going to do and talk about what they want to do and talk about what they could do. Nah, they're people who get in and they do the damn thing. All right. So this next person I'm going to bring on, she is a beast. She is a go-getter. She's a leader. She's a person that got involved in this business and she just got out there, got to work, and she's been changing lives. Miss Janet Hazel, you on the call right now, my dear. Let me know if you're on. Janet, you there?
Yes, I am.
All right. So Janet, you know how we do it. High energy all the time. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to share with the guys. See, can you get it? Yeah, I want you to share with the guys your experience so far with Tradera. I want you to share with the guys so far what your experience has been in terms of, exposing persons to the business. Now, I know that COVID would have come in and slowed things down a bit, but don't even worry about that. A setback is always a setup for a better comeback, right? So I know you've always been high energy. I know that you've got big dreams, big goals. I want you to tell the group right now what some of your dreams, some of your goals, some of your aspirations are. Where do you see yourself within the next 3 to 5 years, or better, 2 to 3 years? Because we'll be looking to explore this thing. Within the next 2 to 3 years, where do you see yourself with this opportunity and the possibilities that it can bring for you in your life?
Well, that's a lot. Let me try and break it down. For me and my team, for me personally, I want to take the team in 2 to 3 years to the top. That's legend.
All right.
It is very doable. And not only that, at my home country, I'm looking to change economical structure because I'm looking at Tradera. If 1,000 US can come into 1,000 homes in the Federation, you're talking that's $1 million US per month. I mean, that can really change your economical structure. It can change your livelihood. You can start to dream more, and you can also plan a more healthier lifestyle in terms of family-wise, vacation-wise. Nobody talking, depending on your salary, what you eat, what vacation you can take, where you can go. I mean, the sky is the limit. That's basically my big dream. And apart from that, I also have a foundation. I like to help people. So I'm looking at a lot coming at Tradera, which is very doable. And one of the things, Levere was not big on trading, but as I told you the other day, trading is a big thing now for me. So I'm planning to go live and I'm taking the team. I'm actually speaking to other persons. And there are also persons who contacted me since COVID because they want to know, how can Tradera help them? So that's the avenue now I'm looking at in terms of trading first for them while networking, because there's money to make both ways. So that's basically me in a nutshell. Anything I missed?
Nope. Sorry, my mic was just muted as well. No, you're good to go. I love it. I like the fact that you've got so much stuff going on, in terms of, your foundation, and you're looking at expanding into the trading as well and benefit from that. And I know you've definitely, everything that you do, you plug your team in as well to make sure that they're benefiting as well. So I applaud you for all that you've been doing and all that you've done. And I know that you're going to be definitely one of the names to know throughout the Caribbean. No ifs or buts about that. I am pretty confident of that for sure. Yeah, that you're going to definitely doing some big things, man. And I really appreciate you sharing your dreams
and Levere, I have to say congratulations to a gentleman in Nevis. He's online now, and he has really kicked off even through COVID. I mean, he really did well, and his name is Samuel James out of Nevis. And I like to just thank him publicly as we are here virtual, and to tell him to keep doing what he's doing, because he has big dreams for his team as well. And I would like to see that come true.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, big shout out to Samuel James, wherever you are, bro. If you're on the call, is he on the call right now? John?
Yes, he is.
Samuel, where you are, bro? Come on out, man. You sure? I'm not hearing him, man. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not on. I'm not saying.
Yes, I'm here.
Ah, yes, sir. You got called up, man. You got to give us a little bit, because that's awesome. If you've been still cranking through COVID, man, and you've been doing some stuff, give us a little bit into what attracted you to Tradera. What do you see in terms of potential with Tradera, and where do you see yourself doing over the next year or so?
Well, I must say good night to everyone. And Janet is the one who actually introduced me to Tradera. And as I've often told her, I didn't have much clue as to what it's all about. But because of a farmer work relationship that we had in Sinkis in the 80s, where we used to work together, I just consumed what she told me and went straight into it. I did ask her a question here and there, back and forth. Every opportunity I get, I would call her, and she would just give me knowledge that I need, and it just went on and on. And I did tell her that I think I have a good enough rapport with people, so I should be able to do well in Nevis. I started, yes, and the COVID came by, and things went down for a while because everybody was reserving their monies to take care of food, because that was a vital thing, because we didn't know exactly what's going to happen. But I always had that belief that someday we'll be able to rise again. And as the curfew had lifted, and I started reaching out to person and explaining to them, the importance of this thing and what it could do to them, even these times, persons will start opening up, and I was able to build a team fairly well, and it was just night and day encouraging everyone to do whatever they can do. And they listened to me, and they've been doing it. And what I did, I actually had pause on getting ranked any further, and just went deep into getting as much persons who were in my team to earn some monies. So, and I feel justified with being able to do this. And I must say thanks to Janet and thanks to Levere, who I call now and again, who was able to give me an understanding and advice what to do here and there. And the team that I have now, it comprises many persons, and I'm saying that they're going to do well. And I will encourage everyone to take a pause at some point in their business. Look back behind to see the persons who are struggling in the legs and help them along the way.
All right, fantastic, bro. Man, I applaud you, man. I'm telling you, we always say that your attitude is going to determine your altitude, and if you maintain that attitude, bro, you're definitely going to go for this opportunity. You know, no doubts about it. And as you already know, man, you've got my support all the way, 100%. I'm there to help you out however I can, bro. Yeah.
Yes, thanks.
All right, good stuff. So guys, for those of you who may not know a lot of what has been going on recently with the opportunity, so over the last couple of weeks, we've been having a couple tweaks and glitches here and there with our current system. So what has been the undertaking has been our entire platform of the company is shifting to a whole different platform. One that is going to be more upgraded, one that can handle hundreds of thousands, but actually millions. This is a company that deals with millions of clients and customers. All right. There a lot of money went into this move, but it is well worth it. The company invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in getting this entire new infrastructure set up. So for those of you that are members already, what you're going to be seeing possibly from tomorrow, okay? Possibly from tomorrow, that's when they say they want to flip the switch, is a brand new back office, a brand new look, brand new systems, brand new feel to everything. Also, if you didn't hear, we're getting a brand new payment system. So right now, we get paid directly to our bank accounts, yes? You get paid, money goes to your bank account, that hits within a day, 2 days, sometimes 3 days, okay? However, that's all about the change. We're shifting to a new payment platform called IPL. With IPL, you will have multiple options. If you want to withdraw your money, and you can use bank. If you want to bring it to the bank, you can still do that. If you want to get it in PayPal, you can do that. There's even an option for Bitcoin as well, if you want. All right. And here's what I know a lot of folks are going to love. IPL also has a prepaid reloadable card. Okay. So they've got a reloadable card. So if you want to get your funds onto a card, you can do that. And now you can simply go to the ATM and withdraw your funds whenever you like. Who's excited about that one? Because I am. Who's excited about a card that you can now withdraw your funds, all right, at the ATM whenever you so desire? Because guess what, guys? If you haven't heard, the company's compensation plan right now, it pays 100, maximum, I should say, $100,000 US per month. That's about to change. Effective, I don't want to say it will be kicking in from tomorrow, but I do know that if not tomorrow, it could be this week. But for sure, it is a done deal. It's already confirmed. Our compensation plan, the maximum payout, is increasing to $1 million per month. Per month. All right. So I don't know about you, but I'm excited about that. Even if it takes me 2 to 3 years to do it, it is by far worth it. I don't know you guys. I never earned $1 million per month. Have you earned $1 million per month? I don't know what it feels like. I want to find out, right? So we're going after that in a major way. All right. Real quick, let me bring another one of my guys onto the call. If I think he's on. Kiani, are you still there, my brother?
Yes, I'm there.
All right, good stuff. Guys, let me give a little bit of Kiani. I worked with Kiani before in previous business. He is one of the most positive people that I know, man. One of the most positive people, and he has a very solid business mentality. And I'll tell you what, he's out of St. Lucia. I have no doubts in my mind he is going to be one of the biggest names in the island of St. Lucia through this opportunity. I promise you that. Remember that I said that. Kiani James is going to be, no, James, your last name is James, right, Kiani?
That's Scott.
Right, this Scott. My bad, man. That's so big, y'all. I got the first part right, so it's all good. So listen, Kiani Descartes is going to be one of the biggest names in St. Lucia. I would not be surprised that he's the very first six-figure earner in Tradera coming out of St. Lucia. His work ethic is through the roof. He reminds me a lot of Aluko, all right? So Kiani, real quick, bro, just kind of share with us what your dreams and goals are, man. Like what do you want? Like what drives you? What motivates you? What makes you want to do this business? And I want you to also tell everyone in the room, like why did you choose Tradera? Like what was it about this opportunity that made you make a decision to do it, to get involved, to run with it, to put your time and your energy into it?
Okay, thank you, levere. Good night, everyone. Just one thing before I start. Well, I know St. Lucia is in the house. So if you're from St. Lucia, just type 758 in the chat so we can see that you're representing 758 if you're from St. Lucia. But yes, guys, Tradera, while you're typing, levere would have introduced me to Tradera sometimes toward the end of last year. And I was sold on the opportunity, but at the time, I was doing my own thing. And, I just sat down and I watched from the sidelines. And the more I looked, the more I wanted to join Tradera because I've looked at a lot of other businesses. And in terms of value, Tradera simply offers the most value. I mean, $99 for a $100,000 opportunity, and that's about to change to $1 million. So in February of this year, I decided to come on board. But I was not big on marketing, on networking at the time. I just wanted to come in and learn to trade. So I came in, I had a little money I was able to scramble up. I joined the business and then I put about $150 into a trading account. And I would watch that grow into a few $1,000s. I want you to stay with me closely. Into a few $1,000s over the space of a few months. But a few weeks ago, for some reason, I had thought that I had learned everything that I needed to learn. And so I decided to break away from Tradera and do my own thing. And I would have blown every single cent on my account, every single cent. And so I sat down there thinking that if I had did the networking at the time, I would not have been broke because I would not have been broke. So I said, you know what, there are a few people I can share this with. I could take an account from $150 literally, and I brought it to a few $1,000s. I'll not mention how much, but it's possible. I am not telling you that you will come in and you will become a millionaire, but it's possible. Some of you may or may not have heard of a young lady.
Kenny,
I just want to share that story.
Kenny, you got to repeat that piece again, man. I don't think they heard you again. You got to repeat that little piece again so folks understand. You can't just kind of drop that in here and ease off and it just happen, bro. You got to repeat that, bro.
Listen, I'm coming back to that. I just want to share a story. Some of you may or may not have heard of Bethany Hamilton. I like her story. She was the inspiration behind the movie Soul Surfer. Bethany Hamilton, when she was 13, she lost both her arms to a shark attack while surfing in a surfing incident. She lost both her arms. And soon after she came from the hospital, she said to her father at 13, she said to her father she wants to surf again. And then he said to her, it's not going to be easy. And listen to the response she gave him. She said to him, I'm not looking for easy, I'm looking for what's possible. Pause. She had lost both her arms. She wanted to surf again, and her father told her it would not be easy. She said to him, I'm not looking for easy, I am looking for what is possible. And so here it is, levere. It is possible. I am not saying that you are going to come in and you are going to become a millionaire. No. I am just saying that you have a shot. You have an opportunity for you to come in and earn. when the company introduced the new package, they sent out the form, said that the new payout system will be up to $1 million. And I was so excited about this. I decided to share it with a friend of mine. She was standing next to me. And so I showed it to her on my phone, and she gave me the phone right back. And she said, boy, I don't know, that's impossible. I don't want that. And I thought to myself, a few years ago, I met a Jamaican. I will not mention his name, but he is a Jamaican living in the US, and he earned $40 million per year. That is about $3 million a month, roughly. $40 million a year. And here am I showing you an opportunity for $12 million, and you tell me that's impossible. No, it is possible. It is not easy, but you come in, you do what you got to do, you apply yourself how you want to apply yourself, and then it is very possible. And what if you don't make $1 million? What if you make 10,000 US per month? 10,000. We work in a business for 15 and 20 years, and we don't have $5,000 in our account. We come into an opportunity where we can earn up to $10,000 a month, and we're shying away. So I just want to leave this with you. I am doing this primarily for my family. I have a brother on this call right now, and he has always been the one taking care of us. From the time I know myself, he has been the one taking care of all of us. My mama has 4 boys and 3 girls, 7 of us, and he has been the one taking care of every single one of us. And right now he's out of a job. And recently he asked for some help, and I was not in a position to help him. I was like, you know what? I really need to get out of that situation where persons actually depend on me, and I am not in a position to help them. So that's about to change. Our game plan is 90 days to $10,000. We are challenged to speak to at least one person every day for the next 90 days. I'm about that. Trading, everything I can learn, I'm about that. Everything I can learn in trading, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to kill it both in trading and networking. And that's just it. You just watch me. Thank you, Levere, for the opportunity.
Wow. Bro, that was so amazing. Like, that is so freaking amazing. Awesome, man. I love that. I love that. You see, this is what this is about, right? This is about literally giving persons hope, giving persons the opportunity to literally change their lives. And I like what you said about your brother. He's always been in a position where he's been taking care of the family and taking care of you guys. And now you've got an opportunity that you can say to him, look, you know, you've done so much for us, and now I have something that I can offer you that can change your situation, you know. And I absolutely love that, you know. And it brings me back to something that a person told me while COVID was going on. And she said, Levere, you know, I wasn't really all into this kind of business before, but the reality is right now my job is shut down. I don't have any money coming in, and the only thing right now I have that is still paying me something is this business. And that totally changed her mindset about everything, because, you know, now she realizes, like, look, this is an opportunity that literally can be life changing. I'll tell you guys this, you know, if you've never heard the story of I'll give you about 2 or 3 of them that I've always liked. There's one about the lazy dog. All right, if you guys haven't heard the story of the lazy dog, and it goes kind of like this, where this salesman, he's going around, he's, you know, selling his products, his items, and so on, and he gets to this farmhouse, and when he gets to this farmhouse, as he's drawing closer to the house, he's hearing this weird sounding noise, like that, right? He can't seem to figure out what it is. So don't laugh. No, serious. This is serious. Don't laugh. So he gets close to the house. As he gets closer to the house, he hears this wailing again. Right? and when he gets there, so he sees the guy is just, you know, the owner of the house. He's sitting in his chair. He's just rocking, straw in his mouth, you know, and he's just you know, rocking, and the dog is next to him, and the dog is just there, lying, just sitting down and wailing. So he looks at the farmer. He says, man, what is wrong with your dog? He said, oh, he's sitting on a nail. Hey, he's sitting on a nail, so does it not hurt him? I said, not enough. Here's the moral of the story, guys. A lot of us have gone through so much in our lives, right, that we find ourselves in uncomfortable positions that are hurting us. We're in situations that we're hurting. And if we could wail out, we would be just like the lazy dog. And we're wailing, we're crying out, oh, the government, you know, oh, the job won't pay me more. Oh, Donald Trump. Oh, my family, oh, environment, oh, this and all that. And we're like that lazy dog. We're wailing, we're keeping noise, but we're not moving. We're not moving. It's hurting us, but it's not hurting us enough to make us get up off of that damn nail and get out of our situation. So we go through our entire lives bawling, wailing, complaining, crying out about all of what we don't want to happen and all of what we can't stand and what we don't like. But it's not hurting us enough to make us get out of our position, out of our rut, and change the situation, guys. My wish for each and every one of you is that you get up off of that nail. If you're in a situation right now that you know that you're uncomfortable, you know that you're not making the kind of money that you need to be making, you know that you are not in a position that you can take care of your family the way that you want to take care of your family, my wish for you is to put yourself into a different position of being uncomfortable. If you are in this business or you're considering getting involved with this business, but it's not your thing, it's uncomfortable for you, talking to people is uncomfortable to you, recruiting people is uncomfortable to you, taking the time to learn to trade is uncomfortable to you, well, guess what? It's better to be uncomfortable temporarily than to stay in a position for 30, 40 years of your life and be uncomfortable for that length of time and still not get anywhere. All right? So change your situation, guys, and get off that damn nail. Stop hurting. We got a situation and a position here that literally this business is life-changing. For those of you who are joining us on the call that are not yet members, that are just guests who are just trying to get an idea as to kind of what we do and how we kick it, let me tell you, this is a family, y'all. This is a family. We work together, we build together, and a family that makes money together stays together. All right? Because guess what? Especially after COVID, a lot of people are now realizing how serious it is to not depend on one single income. Some folks still are out of a job. Some folks are still in a position of hurt, and they don't know how to start. They don't know what to do. Some people have never won in their life. They've never been in a position of winning. And then there are some people who just don't know how to win. They don't know how to win. They want to win, but they don't know how to win. So you gotta align yourself with people who are winners, not whiners, winners. You gotta start aligning yourself with people who want to go straight to the top, people who want to win big. People like members of Team Abundance, people like members of Tradera, who are looking to win. All right? That's what you gotta do. Now let me talk to those of you who are already in the business. Those of you who are in and you're thinking, should I stay? Should I give it one more month? Should I renew my account? Should I really do? Let me talk to you real quick for a second. Let me keep it real with you guys. Is it okay if I keep it real with you guys? Let me know. Is it okay if I keep it absolutely real and blunt with you guys? You guys know that when I talk real straight sometimes, right? I just say what needs to be said. Let me tell you this. There's a story of a field, right? If you've never heard this, everybody knows. If you're a Christian, you know about this story when they talk about they throw some seed and some seed lands on the soil and some seed lands among the rocks and the birds pick some seed and so on. Here's what I want to tell you guys, all right? Because some of you are building the business wrong. And let me explain what I mean. You get involved in the business, you start to recommend, you start to share, you start to introduce persons to the opportunity. Sometimes some of them join, some of them may not join, some interested, some are not interested. That's all right, that's fine, all right? But here's what you got to understand. When you cast your seed, which is as you start to share this information with people of hope, you got to remember, especially for those of you, if you're really Christian, hey, everybody didn't listen to Jesus. He had a real powerful message, but everybody didn't listen to him. What makes you think that everyone is going to be interested in what you got to say? What makes you think that everyone is interested in what you're sharing? Can you perform miracles? Can you turn 5 loaves? You know, can you turn 2 fish into how much fish to turn them into? Enough that everybody can eat? I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. Can you turn, multiply loaves of bread and multiply fishes? No, you can't. All right. The amount doesn't matter. All right. My point is, if he was so great that he can, and folks still denied him and shun him and curse him, hell, and kill him. Right. 5,000. Thank you, Omar. You see, then you're a team. So if he got denied, shoot, who are you to think that everyone's gonna be interested in your business? All right. You got to understand, as you cast your seed, some is gonna fall among fine soil, and it's gonna bloom, it's gonna grow. These are the people that you don't even need to say much to them. Like they get into the business, they're ready to work. They call you up, they hit you up, they contact you, they ask you questions, they're trying to learn what to do. All right. Some of those seed gonna fall on the rocks. Ain't nothing gonna happen there. They ain't gonna grow. You could talk till you turn blue. Guess what? They head hard. They're not interested in learning. They're not interested in plugging in. They still asking you, what is the lit trade house? Lit trade house? What is that? Right? They're not plugging into any calls. They're not on any trainings. They don't want to learn. They don't want to learn anything. They don't want to sacrifice anything, but they want to make big money. You got those kind of people. Fall them on the rocks. You're going to lose those ones. That's all right. All right? But here's what's going to happen as well. The birds. I want you to pay attention to this part, guys. The birds are going to pick some of your seed. I want you guys to catch this. As you cast your seed, the birds are going to pick some of your seed away from your ground, from your field. Here's what you need to make sure you don't do. You don't chase the birds. Did you guys catch that? See, if you chase the birds, you leave your field unattended. So stop running behind persons that are easily swayed and easily diverted and easily distracted. Let them go. Stop chasing the birds, because you chase the birds, you leave your field unattended. Stay and focus on your field and develop the seeds that stayed. And make sure that you water and you fertilize those seeds. If you've never heard about the Chinese bamboo tree, it's a tree that grows in the eastern part of the world. And it said that this Chinese bamboo tree takes about some 5 years to break through the ground. But when it breaks through the ground in its 5th year, that tree grows some 90 feet tall. 90 feet tall, guys. But it only breaks through the ground after 5 years. So the question that I want to ask to you is, did that tree take after it breaks through the ground, I should say in 5 weeks, in 5 weeks, it grows some 90 feet tall, okay? So the question I want to ask you guys is, did it take that tree 5 weeks to break through, to hit 90 feet? Or did it take it 5 years? You guys can answer. Go right ahead and answer in the chat for me. Let me see what you guys are thinking. It takes 5 years to break through the ground, and in 5 weeks, it reaches some 90 feet tall. Did it take 5 weeks, or did it take 5 years to reach 90 feet? Well, for the sake of time, let me tell you, it took 5 years, because at any point in time, had you stopped nurturing that tree, stop watering that tree, stop fertilizing that tree, it would have been dead in the ground. And you got to look at your dreams. And I'm going to end with this, guys. I'm just going to give you this, and I'm going to stop. You know, when you're working on your dreams, you've got to think about your dreams like a Chinese bamboo tree. You know, you're working on your dreams, you're working on your goals and your aspirations and so on. I can't understand nothing there. And basically, as you're doing that, it may seem like it's taking long. It may seem like nothing is happening. It may seem like it's not working out for you. And what happens is, that in that process, you got a number of things happening. You've got the birds trying to pick your seeds. You've got people hitting you and saying, oh man, you're wasting time. You've been doing this thing forever and nothing. This is all you've got to show for it. Like you've been talking about being a millionaire or making $100,000 for so long. All right. And right. And basically, you know, you've been in this process. But what happens is because you got all this negativity hitting you from all angles, people who don't have the same vision that you have, people who don't see it like you see it, you get discouraged and you stop. And what happens is your dream dies in the ground. Just like that Chinese bamboo tree that you stop watering, stop nurturing, stop feeding, stop making sure it has adequate sunlight. The minute that you stop because of all the weeds and everything that is trying to take over, guys, your dreams die. And the people that you quit because when you're looking at saying, oh, Cheryl quit the business. Oh, Samuel quit my team. Oh, Leanne is no longer doing the business. So I'm done. My team has dropped out. Nobody's doing anything. You have literally allowed all of those negative forces and negativity to kill your dreams in the ground. Your dreams need to be bigger than those outside forces, guys. They've got to be bigger, all right? So, real quick, I hope you guys got that. If you guys enjoy this information, if you guys think that this is making sense, give me a 111 in the chat right now. I want you to type 111 if you believe that what I'm saying is making sense, if this is quality stuff, guys, if you are ready to go after your dreams with a vigor, with a vengeance, like you gotta want this as bad as you can breathe. You will never make $1 million if you just nibbling at this buffet. You gotta be hungry. All right. Yeah.
I think that one a very powerful and a very real life person that everybody can look to. Everybody look to more days. Look at Jeff Bezos back in 1980. I was telling you back in 1980. You know, he was a grill man flipping burgers at Burger King. McDonald's, and now he is the wealthiest man in America.
In the world,
Amazon.
In the world. Hundreds of billions of dollars net worth, about to be the first, his business about to be worth $1 trillion. Never done before. Never done and documented before. Never, that is documented, all right? Crazy. And he came from the bottom. I agree with you, man. That's a very good testimony. I want to bring another person onto the call real quick if she's available. Miss Queen Livy, Olivia, if you're on the call, my dear, I know when you started out, you were on fire, and I know you still have that passion. That's a different one. You've been crushing the business. I know you've been crushing it in trading as well. You know, I just want you to share real quick. Let me find out if you're there for sure. Olivia, you on? Your mic is working. Olivia, you with us? Okay, guys, I'm not sure if Olivia is with us, if her mic is working. Queen Livy. All right. If not, no problem. We'll move on. But I want to tell you this, guys. You know, oh man, I just lost my trail of thought when I paused for that. But yeah, not a problem. The key thing is here, guys, we've got something here that is changing lives like crazy. If you're not on board as yet, get on board. And I'll tell you this, I want to keep it real, man. I can't help it. I'm trying to hold back, but I'm going to say, guys, this business is right now $99. I want you to ask yourself realistically, all right? Let's talk numbers. Realistically, if you were to spend $100 for 12 months, that's $1,200. Tell me a business, a traditional business that you can get started for just $1,200. Think about that for a second. This business says, hey, you can pay $1,200 a year, and we're giving you an opportunity to earn $1 million per month. And this is where it comes to priorities. Like, folks will spend more time thinking about all of what they could potentially lose and less time thinking about what they could potentially earn. Let that sink in for a second. I want you to let that actually sink in for a second. All right. Spoke to a guy today. The guy said, you know what? If I go to the bar with my friends, I spend over $100 in drinks alone. So I could as well spend $100 and start a business. I could as well spend $100 and start a business. Folks be here like, man, what if I don't get 3 people to join and I gotta renew? What if I gotta pay again? So what? So what? If you gotta pay it again, pay it again. Right? I'm keeping it real. Like some of y'all, and that's just a general term, some of y'all be so focused on what you can lose that you've totally missed what you can gain. Big time. All right? What I want guys to start to focus on is the absolute amount of potential that you've got in front of you. Now, let me tell you this. For you in here, let me see, I want to read a testimony, guys. I got a testimony that was sent to me while I'm here. This is from a girl in the business. Her name is Nicole Bass. All right. I've been working with Nicole for a bit now. And let me tell you, she is just starting to crush it silently. You might not know her name right now, but let me tell you, she is tearing it up. She's about to do some major things. And I'll tell you guys one of the reasons that she's been having some success. I just want to read it. And by the way, I have not read this before. She just sent it to me. I'm just going to read it verbatim as it is. I think, okay, she says think, not I think. No, okay, I guess she perfectly said that. I think, not I think, I know that Tradera is by far the best decision I have made with any online investment, period. I was with another platform before and I was confused about losing money at the blink of an eye. So I decided to take a step back, reset, and start fresh. During this time, I heard about levere from a guy who was not yet a part of the platform. So levere is me, by the way. Curious, I went and looked him up on you. Oh, she did. Curious, I went and looked him up on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. God damn. She researched me. Okay. I found out he was part of a company called Tradera. And when I tell you I Googled Tradera, I read every single word on the website I saw, and I saw 99 US. So I was like, what? After spending 235 US plus, I was ready to join, and I did. And since I've joined on the 4th of June, I have not lost another dime. Come on. And on top of the 3-step process they provide, is extremely easy to use, and it brings results. I absolutely love it here. I am not going nowhere. So guys, that is a testimony from Nicole, read exactly as she said it. I didn't even know that she did so much due diligence on me, but it just goes to show. And real quick, for those of you who don't understand the system she's talking about, what if I said to you guys, listen to this. What if I said to you guys that, and this is for those of you who are not yet in the business and those who are in the business but having trouble developing it the way you want. What if I said to you guys that I have developed a system now that does all the work for you? In other words, all you need to do is get started with the business, share the system, just send a link. That's it. Send a link to whoever you want to introduce to this opportunity, and everything that is within that web page, that landing page that I created, will sell the business for you. You don't need to say much of anything else. You don't need to sell anything. You don't need to convince anyone. You don't need to try to answer any questions. Every single thing that you need between that person saying, I want more information and I'm ready to join, is done for you. If you guys like the way that sounds, I want you to type, give me, right now. Better type, give it to me. Give it to me. Type give it to me. If you type that, if I get enough people type into that, I'm going to give you that system right now. I'm going to put the link right here in this chat right now. If I get, how many people got 35? Okay, if we get enough people who type give it to me, I'm going to give you guys the link to that system right now that has been crushing it. In other words, you don't hardly have to say anything. It does everything for you. It gives them the business. It explains the business, what it is, how it works, what they're missing out. It even tells them how the three-step process is going to work, y'all. And here's some good news. Listen to this. Every single person that has gone through that link so far and gone to that page, every person has signed up. You guys got that? Every single person that has gone to that page so far has either signed up or is about to sign up and have confirmed they want to register in this business. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than this. Okay, I can see you guys really want it. So here's what I'm gonna put it right there for you right now. Let me just go ahead and grab it. I'm gonna put it there for you. If you're in the business, go ahead and just look at it. If you're already a member, you don't need to fill this out. All right, you don't need to fill this out. But if you're not yet a member, then go ahead and do that. All right, that is it. I just posted it there in the chat. Let me go ahead and post it in our Facebook chat as well. So for those on Facebook, there it is. All right, there it is. You go to that link. There's a reason that it's designed a certain way. It's designed to engage the minds of person. It's not just another thing saying, join my team and make money, join my business and make money. No. It is designed to make you think. It is designed to engage your thought process, ask you questions, so that you start to envision yourself as being successful already. Yes? Every person that goes through this page is either getting started or about to get started. So guys, this is simple if you are serious about it, okay? If you are serious, I am here to help you. I am excited about working with you, all right? I don't want to take the call much longer. We've had some great testimonies. If you would like to share a testimony, by all means, go ahead right now. Let us know, raise your hand or indicate it to me, type it in chat, whatever. If you want to share, all right? But I can tell you this right now. Tomorrow, this company moves into phase 2, all right? Phase 1 is over. Phase 1 is over. Phase 2 kicks in tomorrow. Within the next 6 months, all right? Within the next 6 months, you're going to see Tradera move from 50,000 members to 100,000 members in this business. The question you have to ask yourself is this. If you're not in as yet, do you want to be one of the persons who are making that happen? Do you want to be one of the persons who are watching that happen? Or do you want to be one of the persons who's going to be at the end wondering, what happened? All right? And if you are in the business, you got to ask yourself, am I going to be part of that process? Or am I going to be one of these members who's looking back and saying, I can't believe I quit too early just because some other people didn't see the vision? Is that going to be you? Because I can guarantee you right now, I'm not going anywhere. You going anywhere? Nope, she ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Look, are you going anywhere, buddy?
Not for hell.
Good. You ain't going nowhere. Not for hell. Right? Good. Janet, you going anywhere?
No, I'm not. I'm staying right. I'm staying put.
Okay, Janet ain't going anywhere. How about you, Kenny? Will you say you taking an early leave of absence?
Don't even ask. I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay.
All right, good. Julia, how about you? Jules, you there? You looking to go anywhere, Jules? Or are we in this thing for the long haul? What you doing? Yeah, she's muted right now. Julia, you there? Miss Maloney. Okay, Julia might be away from the mic right now. That's all right. That's all right. But guys, we're not going anywhere. I am here for the long haul. Don't come to me with no other business. Don't try to ask me to join anything else. I have zero interest in joining anything else. We are pushing until
You're not going anywhere, honey.
Ah, that's what we're talking about. We ain't going nowhere. We here for the long haul. Good. Yeah, she woke up. Good. Listen, there's $1 million that's on the table right now. Be going for it. Period. I have no reason to go anywhere at all. For those people who want more information on how this works, go to the link. Check the information, watch the video, answer the questions. Everything is there. If you need a 3-way call afterwards so that we can answer some questions, all of that, all those questionnaires are provided there. You will indicate that on the sheet, all right? And we will definitely connect, okay? No ifs or buts about it. But just saying that, I'm going to say this. We're about to close this off. We are here for the long haul. We are going to give you all the support that you need. We're going to give you all the mentorship you need. We are doing this, and we're looking to do this big. Because guess what? There are 3 people right now in the United States that are already making $100,000 per month. About to be 4. And that's US. And there's about to be the first $250,000 per month earner. You'll hear more about that later on. But we are about to have a $250,000 per month earner. You know what's $250,000 US dollars a month? I mean, geez. Lord of mercy. All right? That's a lot of money. Okay? Here's the thing. There's nobody in the Caribbean that is at legend yet. So we got work to do. St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Kitts, Nevis, Antigua, Guyana, Jamaica. Where else? Where else we got? We got Africa in the Caribbean. You drunk? Okay, Africa. All right, guys, but we need to put the Caribbean on the map. All right, and we're gonna do that. We want to have a legend in every island, at least $100,000 earner in every island. Okay, so if you were sleeping before, if you were a little discouraged before, shake that off. It's time to get to work. Okay, shake it off. We got a system right now that is crushing it. 100% sign up ratio so far. People loving it because now everybody who can talk and who can't talk and who doesn't want to talk, they don't need to talk. Send the person the link and stop talking. Let the system sell the business for you. All right. That being said, guys, that is it for me tonight. I hope that everyone enjoyed this call. If you guys enjoyed this, if you're excited, if you're ready to go there and go after your dreams, give me a 111 in the chat again. Represent, guys, represent. Give me a 111 in the chat right now if you're ready to go after your dreams with a vengeance. Like I said, you gotta be hungry. You gotta go after it like there's no tomorrow. There are no options, no ifs or buts about it. All right, no ifs or buts, no turning point. Go after it like somebody got a gun to your head. Like, yo, listen, you better achieve your dreams or else. You know. It always gets me how parents say, man, I would do anything for my child. I would do anything for my family. I would take a bullet for my child. Oh, you would take a bullet for your child, right? But you would give up on a business that for $99 that could change your child's life forever and your family's future forever. You are so passionate, you would take a bullet, but at the same time, you will give up so easily because somebody told you no or not interested. Something about that doesn't really sounds kind of fishy, sort of shaky to me. All right? If you are that serious about changing your family's future, act like it. Act like it. Be a winner, not a whiner. All right? That being said, guys, 111. I see you. Guys, I had a fantastic time. I am psyched up. It's been 2 hours. It's almost 2 hours. But that's how psyched up I've been, all right? But I had fun. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the information. Get your mind right. Yeah? Get your mind right. Change your mindset. Come out of that poverty mindset. Come out of that mindset of scarcity, that lack mindset. That what if it doesn't work? What if this doesn't happen? What if I lose? Come out of that. Stop that nonsense. Stop focusing on all of what could go wrong. Start to focus only on what do you want? What do you want to do? How bad do you want to get it? Then go there and do the damn thing. All right? Guys, have a fantastic night. Hit me up afterwards if you need to. Facebook, Instagram, well, not Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram, wherever. Hit me up if you need me. If you want to get started, right now we're building on paper, guys, until the site is back up tomorrow, where we can register again and we can, new people can sign up and and current members can renew. All right, you can't do that right now because the site is down. The merchant account has been taken off. Tomorrow the flips and everything is expected to be back up tomorrow. Okay, so if you're not ready yet, get ready so that tomorrow, make sure your accounts get renewed, get kicking. If you're not in as yet, get signed up. I don't care what you gotta do, borrow the money, ask a friend for a favor, do whatever you gotta do. Get that $100 and get started, because guess what? Your life just might depend on it. Literally, your life might depend on it. Do this for your future self, guys. Have a good night. God bless. I love you guys. And I look forward to meeting each of you at some point in time, either on the beaches of the world or at the bank. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.